recorded here. All right, so a couple of things. We are recording, cool. So the rules that I gave you the other day, let's go back to here. Oh, no, we're not going to get that one. Did you guys see the OneNote I opened for you guys? Yeah? Okay. I haven't even opened it myself, so. So, I don't think I transferred the files over. Did I? No, I didn't. Oh. Okay, that's something I'll do here briefly. Lecture notes. No, I did transfer them over. Okay. So I called it the OneDrive or OneNote for you guys was MECH 350, Quality Assurance Spring 26. Is that what everybody sees? Okay. So we want to play with the XBar and R chart, but then we want to do the rules that we have here for unnatural stuff and see which one fits into what. Okay, so as we play with this, build the spreadsheet, do the stuff that's there, and then we'll go through from there. Okay. Cool. You can minimize, and I will come back to here. So you have a spreadsheet that looks like this. Where did I steal this one from? I think this was axle parts or something off a car. So unit of measures is thousandths of an inch. When we zeroed the device, it zeroed back to measure the stuff. So if we didn't, we'd have to put in the offset error of whatever we measure. So if you're using, well, I got to come up with something different besides slump test. I think I'm just concrete happy. If you come up with a measurement that's actually a 16th off, you'd put in the 16th as the offset and know what it is. Okay. The samples, so we're going to pull 5 samples out of the parts and we're going to measure those. Okay. You need to sum them up, but basically we're going to average these samples. Now we're going to look for the range. Okay. With me so far on this? Okay. Then feed it across. Now there are some cool ways to cheat in here with Excel, and I would be glad to show you, but I want you to get started on it. But literally, if I look at 10 o'clock samples, 26 is my low, 53 is my high. So my range would be 53 minus 26. Okay? You can pick them, or you could tell it to find the max value minus the min value. Make sense? Okay, let me do one right here. So if I do equal, and I come up to functions, I can do max, and I can tell it to pick this column and find the max, so 53. Okay. Cool. And if I do it the other way, and we want to get the min, so there's the min, say OK, pick the value, hit it, 26, bingo, and then you could do the minus 23, so we got a range of 27. Or if you really get gutsy here, you ready? Equal max okay, say okay, then come back up in here and do minus min, copy the same range, paste it, 27. Use Excel to your benefit and don't have to guess. If you're doing this on paper, you're going to have to sit there in each column and figure out what the max and mins are. Okay. The XBar is what? The average of those 5 samples. Okay. So you could do it the way they did it by paper copy years ago, is they actually went sum this $189, okay, and then literally you could do this bit equals this divided by 5 because there's 5 samples, and I get 37. Yeah, 37.8. Sorry. I wouldn't, not for this kind of stuff. I mean, you could if you're not that interested. But what we're trying to do is just get it plotted so we can see the lines across there. Okay. Now, there's one other thing I did. Let's go back to here for a minute. When we did this XBar bar, what does that mean to you? The average of the averages. Okay, so literally when I'm back in my spreadsheet here, I'm going to have all the averages across here. So out here to the left someplace I can put XBar bar. Okay, I'm going to need that when we do the plot to put the center line in there and go from there. Okay, and then I'm going to have to calculate each of these zones using the sigma number or sigma equations that we want to play with. 1 sigma, 2 sigma, 3 sigma. A goes out to 3 sigma, C is 1 sigma, B is 2 sigma. That makes sense? Okay. So your task when you're all said and done is to create an XBar and R chart from this data. Okay. So down here in the bottom, you'll build a graph. All right. Simple? Maybe, maybe not. Okay. All right, so my question also, does anybody have Henry's cell phone number? No. He said he might not be in today because of bronchitis, but I want to confirm or deny it. He needs to get online. Okay,